it's science if it works. If it don't, it was daggone good. Caramel. I bet I could eat that whole thing. Man, that ain't even right. We got some Ben & Jerry's tonight dough. Man, hungry. Hey, what's up, guys? Good spirits here. Sunday morning, we are 19 days out from the 30th anniversary Arnold Classic. I can't wait. Just want to give you a little update. We're going to run an experiment the whole day today. I'm going to record every meal that I eat. Just to give you a little rundown, this morning I weighed 221, which was probably my lowest I've been so far. But we've been keto the past 4 or 5 days. I think it's 4. Yeah, 4 days, no carbs, modified keto. To me, that's a little higher protein and moderate fat, and only trace carbs in green veggies and nut butters and stuff like that. So today, we're going to try something different. We're going to do a practice carb load. Okay, we're going to keep fats as low as possible, and we'll lower protein a little bit, and we're just going to super saturate and reglycogenate the muscle and see what happens the next morning. I anticipate either staying the same weight or possibly tightening up and drop a couple pounds. So we'll keep you updated. I'm gonna get in here. I just knocked out my fasted cardio. I did 70 minutes this morning. I did 50 on the incline treadmill and did 20 on the Stairmaster. So now we're gonna get inside. I'm gonna get off this sweaty pizza shirt and give you a physique update, and then we'll start eating. Stay tuned. Alright guys, a little fasted physique update. As you can tell, I'm about as flat as it gets, but when you're on keto, you don't hold as much water. You know, I still got a little fat to lose. 19 days to tighten that up. But I'll go ahead and, I've already hit my vacuums this morning, but I'll go ahead and hit a couple just to show you how I do it again. Blow out. So, yeah, that's the current status. Tomorrow, wake up, should be tighter from all the carbs. I'm gonna keep drinking water per usual, but. Alright guys, ready for meal numero uno. Okay, I'm doing a mixture of cream of wheat and cream of rice, just because I love both and don't know which to start with. So I'll show you how to make a quick, easy meal. I'm shooting for around 80 carbs this meal, so 2 packs of cream of wheat is 20 carbs a piece. I couldn't find any packs for cream of rice, so we have to weigh this out. So I put my 2 packs in here, then turned on my scale. How do I know what 40 carbs is? Well, if you look at total carbohydrates, it's 36. The serving size is 45 grams. So what you will do is you will take 36 divided by 45. That is 0.8. So you multiply 0.8 times whatever grams in weight until you get where you want. So I want 40 carbs. So 0.8 times 50 is 40 carbs. So I've got 50 weighed out here. So there's 80 carbs right there. I added a little pink sea salt there just because I just sweat for an hour and 10 minutes. Put some electrolytes back in, but we'll add water to this. We'll cook it in the microwave for a couple minutes, then I'll pull it out and I'll add my protein powder. Alright, so we're out of the microwave. We're ready to add in. I like adding some cinnamon. Anytime I eat a big amount of carbs, it helps assimilate. So we'll do that. And then full dose labs from Complete Nutrition. By far my favorite. Y'all know this. Only 0.5 grams of fat per scoop. So we'll mix all this in. And this will be a awesome first meal. I like this because the carbs are going to hit me fast. The protein's going to hit me fast. Whey isolate. You know, I've been all night without eating. Just had a long cardio workout, so get the nourishment started early this morning. Meal one. Alright guys, so meal one was delicious, and while I was eating it, I decided that let's make the first 3 meals of the day, which will be around my workout, breakfast, post-workout meal, and then second post-workout meal. Let's do 100 carbs a piece. So that'd be 300 carbs off the bat. And then we'll taper down as the day goes along. But so I like these English muffins right here. They're 20 carbs. Here's the secret. Walden Farms pancake syrup. Put the English muffin in the microwave for about 15 seconds. Hit you some of that maple syrup there. Then here we go. Little 20 carb dessert. Be 100 carbs, meal one. Alright guys, so meal number 2, post-workout. We got 1 scoop of protein, 1 scoop of creatine. That's about 27 grams of protein, 5 grams of creatine. And I've weighed out here 111 grams of Rice Krispie treats, frosted Rice Krispie treats. That comes out to 100 carbs exactly in MyFitnessPal. So we're just gonna pour a little protein shake in here. Snap, crackle, and pop, baby. Meal number 2 on the carb load. All right, guys, getting geared up for meal number 3. This is going to be a big one. Since we've been doing like protein powder and fast carbs the whole time, we're going to mix it up this time. Make sure we get more antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals in this meal. So we're doing more whole foods. So I'm going to weigh this one out just to show you how much this meal is going to weigh. I'll weigh my bowl out. Might need to turn it on first. It died on me. This bowl weighs, we're going to call it 1 pound, 10 ounces. Very close. 1 pound, 10 ounces. And we're going to pile everything in here. Like I said, this is going to be my 3rd 100 carb meal of the day. We're going to add in some other stuff, and I'll show you here in a second. Something important to mention here, you want to check your blood sugar when you're doing these big high carb ups, because there's no need in throwing in tons of carbs if your blood sugar is not returning to baseline. And to be honest with you, this is lower than my baseline this morning. This morning I was around 90. I checked it, my blood sugar, about an hour ago. It was up to 122. So I was going to eat then, but I was like, there's no need in throwing in more glucose if my body hasn't shuttled the glucose at that current level where it needed to go. So what I did is I took this RPG, glucose disposal agent, and now we're at 78. So I'm sure it would have dropped a little bit by itself, you know, just letting an hour pass, but RPG definitely didn't hurt, so might be something to consider on high carb days, getting a glucose disposal agent. Alright guys, so I'm setting my foundation. This is how I make my scramble every day. I usually don't have this many carbs, so this amount of volume is awesome. Very low calorie. I got half the pan here, mushrooms. I've got a half an onion, red onion, a little lower sugar, and I've got some cauliflower rice. Now I'm going to add my chopped garlic, awesome antioxidant, great for the immune system. Also, on the garlic side note, I've got an article coming out on bodybuilding.com that I wrote. It should be up pretty soon. Bunch of health benefits. I had to do a lot of research on it. Alright guys, now it's time to get the carbs ready. Get it in the oatmeal real quick while we're still sauteing. Got Bob's Red Mill oatmeal here in a container. Alright, I looked at MyFitnessPal and I want to do 40 carbs oatmeal, 60 carbs cream of wheat. We already know each pack is 20 grams on the cream of wheat. So the oatmeal, I looked it up. To get 40 grams, I need to pour 62 grams in weight. So we'll dump it in. $62 carbs. So throw all that together. We'll put it in the microwave for about 2 or 3 minutes. Stir it up, then we'll add the rest of our stuff here to the skillet. So I said we was going to keep it low protein. So we just got 4 ounces of grilled chicken here. We'll go ahead and add it to the skillet. And I got some spinach that I need to open up. Microwave just finished. So we'll stir that up. We'll saute this up real good and then add it. Looks a little dry, but that's just because I didn't add my non-stick spray, just because we want to keep fats as low as possible today since we're doing so many carbs. So now I'm going to add my seasonings. If y'all like to see this recipe by itself, I've made a YouTube video on it. This is my habanero salsa from El Mazatlan. That's good, but you only want 2 spoons, trust me. We got that. We got our carbs done. Throwing some Bragg's. Awesome taste. Get the sodium back in us. 6 pepper. More heat. Turmeric for inflammation. And we got some cinnamon. Helping carbs. So I'm going to put this together and we're going to see how much this bad boy weighs. At least a couple pounds, maybe 3. Moment of truth here. So we started at 1 pound 10 ounces is the bowl. We're at 4 pounds 1.6 ounces. I went to Caverna, but I think that's about 2.5 pounds of goulash. But man, it's good. All you need right there. Time to eat. Meal 3. I just watched almost a whole episode of Chopped, eating that big bowl. Comment below what's your favorite thing to watch while you eat, food channel wise, because we don't always get to eat the tastiest things, but as long as we can watch something that looks good, makes our food better. So what's y'all's favorite show? I know this might be painful for some of y'all to watch, but a little Bragg's apple cider vinegar, it will help the glycemic index of the carbs that you just ate. So we just ate a ton, so take me a little swig here. Just a little extra here, show you what we got in the fridge. Can't give away all the secrets, but we got a lot of good stuff in here. I keep egg whites stocked up. Always got the veggies. The snack packs back there, that's my secret weapon there for the cravings. Big thing of green beans, chicken, little diet cherry cola, sauerkraut. Got my sauces up top. Got some huevos. That's about it. Freezer, we're loaded down. Real good enchiladas. y'all been watching any of my stories on Instagram, you can see that I wear them out at night. That's my Ezekiel bread. Haven't been on the Halo Top for my little bitty Haagen-Dazs here lately. Laying low. But I can't wait to eat this here for too long. Big cowboy, bone-in ribeye. Sitting back there marinating. A little freezer burger. But that's what we got on deck, boys and girls. Here's meal 4, nothing exciting. We got 40 carbs in cream of rice and have 1 pack of cream of wheat. So 60 carbs total. Added in 4 ounces of shredded chicken, a little cinnamon for the carbs, and this is one of my favorite seasonings, garlic habanero. Spice things up a bit. I know it's kind of boring, cream of wheat, cream of rice, y'all probably tired of seeing it, but that's what I'm going to be carbing up with come showtime. I digest it pretty well, no bloating issues. So here we go, meal number 4. Alright guys, one thing I forgot to tell y'all, before that last meal, my blood sugar was 64. That's by far the lowest I've seen it since I've been tracking it, actually. So it's probably a combination of 2 things. I've been running keto for a while, so very sensitive. My insulin sensitivity level has improved. And not only that, but this is the first time that I've ever taken a glucose disposal agent approximately 30 to 45 minutes before my meal. I usually just take it with my meal, so maybe it don't have time to react, but I'm burning through carbs. I'm starving. I usually eat greens with every meal. I don't have any greens on hand, but I do have some good old Clausen pickles, so I'm gonna have a few of these until next meal. I'm committed to show y'all everything, so we just knocked down 2 snack packs, a whopping 5 calories apiece. Big hitters right there. But man, they're good. Alright y'all, got a pretty fun meal here for y'all this time. We've got about 60 carbs and about 20 grams of protein. Alright, so I went ahead and put 2 ounces shredded chicken to fulfill my small amount of protein I'm having. I usually have about 6 ounces. But, like I said, higher carbs today, going lower protein. I've got this cool little egg McMuffin maker right here. I got it at Kroger. I put 50 grams of egg whites in each side, which is about 5 grams of protein each side. Put it in the microwave for a minute, and it came out with that. I heated my English muffins up, 20 carbs a piece. Now, I'm going to make me some egg McMuffins here, DWF style. Got some Walden Farms 0 calorie. I just like to cover them up and have a little fun with it. They're pretty awesome. I might put it back in the microwave just a tad bit to warm them up. This is one of my favorite oatmeals right here. 20 carbs per pack, no sugar. The brand is Better Oats. I get it at Kroger as well. So I got 20 more there. 60 carbs, 20 protein. Big old meal, and it's tasty. This will probably be my last carb meal of the night. I usually do shoot anywhere from 8 to 9 meals a day, but these higher carb meals I take a little bit longer in between, make sure that I digest and get the carbs assimilated into the muscle cell. I just checked my blood sugar. It's in the 80s. I took a couple more of those glucose disposal agents. So here we go. Next meal probably be just protein or something. Alright, so I just finished that last meal. It's meal 5. Need to get some greens in. I like having greens almost every meal, so I miss them on days like today when I'm not eating them as much. Working on a custom diet plan here, and I had some green beans left over in the fridge, so Threw in a little garlic and a little hamburger seasoning. And we're gonna have that as a little snack here. Dessert, I guess. Hey guys, might as well show y'all this too. I'll throw this in morning and night. Metamucil, got some magnesium, multivitamin, and our official health supplement, Omega Shreds. From Complete Nutrition is where I get those. I robbed this at a Amish salvage store, but you can get it about anywhere. Walmart, Kroger, all that good stuff. But I think those are a staple for anybody. Oh, also vitamin D. I don't have it set up here, but I do those every single day. Alrighty guys, here we go. Last middle of the night. I've been wearing my blue blocker glasses here. Make sure we get some good sleep. I usually do it because there's too much blue light going on. Too much TV, too much cell phone. But here's my last meal. So we have 1 scoop of alpha isolate sea salt caramel toffee protein ice cream. It's the only protein that I've ever found that would make something that thick just off of 1 scoop. If you want the recipe, you can check on this channel. I've made it a couple times. I melted some Barney Bear Smooth almond butter. I put 8 grams of it on there, which would be 4 grams of fat. So still keeping fat low. If you're curious about the totals of today's refeed, 2,784 calories, 431 on the carbs, 16 fat. Still hit 203 on the protein. I usually hit around 300, so about 100 less, freeing up some room for the carbs there. All the fats were trace fats, excluding this Barney butter here at the end. So it's about 1,000 calories more than what I'm usually doing here lately. So nice little refeed. We'll see what happens in the morning with our weight. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, let's see what happens next morning after all them carbs. Of course, I'm holding my phone. I was 221.6 yesterday. 221.4. Lost a tad bit.